What happens when a ruthless billionaire CEO with a freezing disposition is forced into a high-stakes arranged marriage with a fiery, independent heiress who despises him? You get King of Wrath, the phenomenal, record-shattering contemporary romance masterpiece that launches Ana Huang's mega best-selling Kings of Sin series. The narrative introduces Dante Russo, a terrifyingly brilliant, immaculate, and unyielding titan of Wall Street who always gets what he wants. Dante views the world through a lens of cold calculation and absolute control until a high-profile corporate security leak puts him in a position to blackmail Vivian Lau. Vivian is a gorgeous, ambitious events planner who is desperate to escape an oppressive, traditional engagement forced upon her by her status-obsessed family. To protect her family's name and her own independence, Vivian has no choice but to accept Dante's ruthless ultimatum. She must marry him instead. The absolute genius of this novel lies in its flawless execution of the billionaire forced proximity and he falls first and falls hardest tropes, elevated by a crackling, high-tension enemies-to-lovers dynamic. Dante is the ultimate modern anti-hero. He is emotionally detached, possessive to a fault, and completely terrifying to everyone except Vivian. Once Vivian enters his pristine, sterile world, Dante's icy exterior begins to fracture in the most glorious ways. Huang masterfully crafts an agonizingly slow-burning progression where Dante's hyper-protective instincts kick into overdrive. He tracks her safety, funds her dream creative projects in secret, and rewrites his entire corporate empire just to keep her shielded. The physical and emotional chemistry between them burns with an intensely explicit, high-heat spice, brilliantly balanced by witty banter and the deep psychological unraveling of two people discovering true intimacy for the first time. Beneath the glittering backdrop of high society galas, multi-million-dollar corporate mergers, and lavish penthouses, King of Wrath delivers a profound exploration of personal autonomy, familial duty, and the courage it takes to break free from generational expectations. Vivian stands as a fiercely resilient, deeply relatable heroine who refuses to be treated as a trophy wife, constantly matching Dante's intimidating energy with her own sharp tongue and creative drive. The text avoids tired miscommunication tropes, choosing instead to anchor the emotional stakes in their massive ideological clash and Dante's terrifying realization that his new bride has become his absolute emotional weakness. The pacing moves at a rapid, addictive speed, building toward a spectacular third-act crisis where secrets are exposed, loyalties are tested, and Dante has to move heaven and earth to win back the woman who entirely holds his heart. Supported by a stellar, deeply engaging ensemble cast of wealthy elite friends, setting the stage for future books in the Kings of Sin universe, this novel stands as an absolute cornerstone of modern romance fiction. Huang's prose is exceptionally smooth, glamorous, and sharply observant, turning everyday romantic gestures into unforgettable, swoon-worthy moments. The dual-perspective narrative acts as a brilliant engine for the plot, juxtaposing Dante's calculating inner monologue with Vivian's vibrant, unyielding spirit. Ultimately, King of Wrath delivers a spectacular, highly addictive reading experience that brilliantly proves when an unstoppable billionaire force meets an unmovable, brilliant woman, the resulting devotion will burn down the entire world.